Welcome again, guys. Welcome to Chris's Caribbean Delights, and we're looking at a whole chicken here, which is a holidays thing. Lots of us will be doing a holiday chicken or turkey or something. But I'm preparing this chicken. I'm going to season it up today. I'm not going to cook it today, but I'm going to season it up today. I want to season it and leave it overnight. So I have here some of my fresh green seasonings, which I'm going to put into the blender, into the food processor, and process it along with some oil so that it can stick to the chicken. I can spread it on properly. And I'll also use a few dry seasonings. I'll use some complete seasoning. I have the garlic here ready, onion powder, garlic powder, some allspice, and I'll just put some tandoori masala in there. I just love the Indian flavors. So let's pack our food processor and get it rolling so that we can get our seasonings all ground up. Okay, so I'll put this all together, get it in the food processor, and we'll start the grinding process. Oh, I did not tell you exactly what I have here. I mentioned some of them, but I have purple onions, ginger, scallion, garlic, as I said. I have some hot peppers, some chili peppers. I have some cilantro and some parsley, and I also have some celery stalks here. So all my green stuff has been ground up, and I'll just do half a tablespoon of complete seasoning in here. We're gonna do half a tablespoon of onion powder. This is a half tablespoon measure I'm using here. And another half a tablespoon of garlic powder to enhance the flavors here. I get some allspice in here. Half a tablespoon of allspice. And my tandoori mix here, my tandoori masala. Half a tablespoon of tandoori masala. So we're gonna get this all mixed in here. Have my hot pepper in there. One didn't get crushed. Okay. And I'm also adding a teaspoon of salt just to round the flavors off there. So this is all ready now. And make sure your chicken is nice and dry. Just drain everything off. Got some paper towels and just I had some a little bit of chicken bullion on there. Chicken bullion. I had some on there. Sprinkled some on the chicken ahead of time. So here, just make some pockets so that we can get that seasoning nicely under the skin here. Okay, let's start by seasoning breast. We'll turn this guy over. Get some more seasonings under the skin in the back area here. And just push it down. Inside, a couple of tablespoons inside. Rub it around here. So I'm going to leave this overnight. I'll get it into a bag and just leave it overnight. And then we'll bake it in the morning. Get a large enough plastic bag. Get him in there. Squeeze the air out. There you go. You're all set. We'll put this guy in the fridge, in the refrigerator, and just let him rest there for 24 to 48, 24 hours. Let's give him 24 hours. See you then. So welcome back, guys. Now I have my chicken that has been marinating for about 48 hours. I didn't get a chance to do it before, but the longer you leave it in the marinade, the better it usually is. So I am now going to, I couldn't decide exactly how I wanted to cook it, but then I realized I haven't done a slow cooker whole chicken as yet. On the channel. I've done it before, but I haven't done it on the channel. So I decided to put this one in the slow cooker. So marinating the same way, and I have some lemon in the cavity, a couple pieces of lemon. I'm going to tie the legs together so that it can stay closed whilst it's cooking. And just give that a wrap here, then tie them all together. Yeah, and if you like rotisserie chickens, this is going to be this is going to become a favorite of yours. So that's tied up. I fold my wings in, and I have a demi-glace sauce that I'm going to paint it with for some color. But this is going to be in the slow cooker for about 4 hours. I'm going to leave it on the oven setting, on the on setting, for about an hour. So that's going to build up some heat in there. So for at least the first hour, I'm going to leave it on the oven setting so that it can get past that 40-degree food safety stage, and start cooking. So once it gets past that and it heats up, I'm going to turn it down to put it on the slow cooker setting and leave it there for another 3 hours. So I'm using this demi-glace sauce that I have here. Just going to put some on there. This is going to help it to get some color and some flavor. And at the end, if you like crispy skin at the end of the 3 hours, you can transfer it to a baking sheet and put it under the broiler in the oven so that it can get some crispy skin. And if you want any more color, you can get some color on there too. So we'll get to that process in a few hours. And in preparing my my oven, my slow cooker pan here, as you can see, it has this little wrap that I'm putting in there. I sprayed it with some non-stick spray, so the chicken is going to fit perfectly in there. I'm going to just put a little more of the demi-glace on the other side, and then we'll get it in the pan. So here we are, we're ready for the slow cooker. So here we are. I'm on the oven setting here, and it says 350. So I'm going to cover this and let it go for an hour at 350. And once we get, the heat builds up, I'm going to switch it to the slow cooking high temperature, the high temperature on the slow cooking, and leave it for another 3 hours. So I'll be back. After 3.5 hours in the slow cooker, he's out. I put it under the low broiler for just maybe 2 or 3 minutes to get a little bit of color and to crisp up the skin, and it's perfect. Your slow cooker whole chicken. Moist. Awesome.